Can you use the Insta360 Luna Ultra as a studio cam? You tell me. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I love using the Pocket 3 as my studio cam. It's convenient, very frictionless, easy to just pop it on, hit record, and shoot it in log, color grade it, get a really nice looking video without a lot of work, especially with the wireless mic attached. So of course, I wanted to test this Luna Ultra and see how it does as a comparison to that. I'm using the Insta Mic Pro connected to it, so you guys let me know. What do you think of the sound? Does it sound good? I've heard some people say that they like the sound of the DJI mics a little better, they're a little richer, and that the Mic Pro tends to be a little tinny. I'm not really an audiophile, I haven't noticed that, but you guys let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think. How does this sound as compared to what you hear coming off of the DJI mics? The setup is pretty basic, and I've talked about it before. I'll put some B-roll in here. I'll give a little mini studio tour so you can see the setup that I'm using, so you see what I'm working with lighting-wise, so you can get an idea of what this might look like or how it might work in your setup. I do have it sort of elaborate, lighting setup, but, why not? It's YouTube, and I want to have a good experience for you guys. So here's my studio setup, and this is the view you usually have from in front of the camera. So what is going on here is key light, practicals, and then I have sort of a cool blue fill for the side. This funky little newer light is what casts the window light on the back wall, and that's kind of everything. Like when you're seeing the setup now from the other side of the room, the funny part is it's just a basement. This is just the basement, and this is my view while I'm recording. But that's the studio setup, in case you were trying to figure out how to set something up in your basement or in your office that was similar to be able to use one of these pocket cameras for a studio cam. I will say, initial reaction, I have some concern sitting here in the studio because I shoot this in log, but I'm noticing on the screen that it looks pretty dark, pretty underexposed. And I'm not sure if that's just the log footage on this camera. I'm not fully comfortable with it. I have concern because some videos I've seen is the Luna does seem to have weaknesses even in the log footage in the shadow areas. So you want to kind of overexpose a little bit. The shadows tend to get just kind of gone. No noise. That was the interesting thing. People thought not much noise is happening in the shadow, but it's just sort of just shadow. Like there's no way to lift it back out. So people have been saying, again, I just going on a little bit of a tangent here. You should tend to want to overexpose in the log profile so that the highlights are easy to bring back down, and then the shadow detail stays there. So that being said, what I'm looking at on camera, I'm a little concerned it looks dark. So after I've color graded it, you guys can also tell me, what do you think? Are the shadows a little, or is it working just fine? Because again, this is my first time doing it and using it as a studio camera. I might be just being paranoid, but we can talk about it in the comments below. The other thing I thought would be really interesting to experiment with this camera in particular, because of the dual lenses, is to instead try doing the talking head on the secondary lens, the telephoto lens that would be 60 millimeters. Now I'm gonna have to put the camera way farther back, but I'll use the detachable screen to help me frame it up and see what that looks like, to see if we get a little bit more separation from the background than we do right now on the 20 millimeter lens. So let's give that a try. So this is approximately the same framing. I think I'm a little tighter. Let me see if I can get but I had to move this thing 10 feet further back to kind of get a similar framing. I'll do a side by side. I'm not certain I got 100% right, but how does this look? Are we getting nice separation from the background, or is it about the same as the other? I don't know, just an experiment, and something I thought would be interesting to try, at least as to how that might create. I'm rambling, blah 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 blah. The thing I like about, a 50 millimeter or 60 in this case, it's a better portrait lens, and so you're probably getting less distortion on my head, my big bald head. It's probably looking more what it actually looks like in real life, as opposed to when the 20 millimeters close to me and kind of squeezes my ear. My ears get squeezed down, and I normally have a little bit of monkey ears. No, I don't know. Anyway, I am rambling. I noticed some distortion when I have it on the 20 millimeter lens. So I'm curious what this one will look like. See if you guys can tell a difference, and let me know what you think of the separation of the background. Is it even noticeable? Is it something you might try? Now let's go back to normally setup. Whoa. Yeah, that's the 60 millimeter at the same position at the 20 millimeter normally would be. Step right up in me. Let's get out of here. Okay. Yeah, so this is a little bit the wider, what's interesting is the wide angle lens, because it's a wide angle lens, you can see more of my chair back there, the walls and stuff. Even though the framing was very similar, you're getting a slightly different perspective of the room. I kind of like this one better for the room, but I haven't seen what my head looks like yet, so we'll see when they edit, and I guess we'll all find out together. So tell me what you think. Something you would try? Like, I am fortunate because I still have the Pocket 3, so I probably will use the Pocket 3 as my studio cam and use this one for client work and other vlogging stuff and kind of have that flexibility. But if you had to get only one, what would you get? I mean, I'd be leaning toward the 2-lens system, but that's just me, and you all know I've been kind of salivating to get my hands on one, and now I have one, and I think it's pretty cool. So hopefully you like this. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have questions, please add them in the comments down below. I try to respond to every question that people send me, and at least try to give you a little bit more feedback. So if I didn't cover it here, I can at least tell you my thoughts in the comment section. Thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please be sure to do the thing. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you soon.